Good evening, everybody. Administrative Judge of Udupi District, Justice E. N. Indresh. Brother judges of High Court who are present here, Justice Shivshankar B. Amarannavar, Justice C. M. Joshi, Justice T. G. Shivshankare Gowda, Principal District and Session Judge of Udupi District, Kiran S. Gangannavar, President of this association, Dynamic Mr. Ronald Praveen Kumar, Secretary Rajesh AR, and other office bearers of this association. Mattar Ratnakaregade, Chairman of this celebration committee. Mr. Adiga, Secretary of the committee, and other office bearers of the committee. Members of Udupi Bar present here. Students and staff of Udupi Law College, other public who have gathered here. Good evening to everybody. We have today gathered here in celebration of 125th year of meaningful existence of Udupi Courts and Udupi Bar Association. I am happy and proud to be a part of this function. Udupi Courts have played a very meaningful part in dispensing judiciary in this area, and it's a inherent part of our Indian judiciary which has a great history. Indian judicial system is one of the oldest judicial system in the world, and it has gone tremendous changes from the ancient past. Rule of law was and is the prominent feature of our judicial system, and I'm very happy that we have been maintaining that. In the Indian judicial system, even from the ancient times, law is considered as the king of kings, far more powerful and rigid. And nothing can be mightier than law, and by the aid of law, even the weak may prevail over the strong. That is to mean that even the mightiest of the mightiest has been grounded by the weak with the aid of law. That is the power of law in our country. Independence of our judiciary is widely recognized, and it is a matter of pride for every citizen of our country. The Indian judiciary has enlarged the scope of fundamental rights, increased the space of democracy while maintaining quality of justice delivered. As a part of this institution, we are required to do everything possible to preserve and protect the independence of our judiciary from any form of encroachment. At the same time, the judiciary, as an important pillar of our democracy, must also keep reinventing itself through a process of introspection and self-correction, which we are being very prominently doing. Judiciary today is more vigilant, and efforts are made to reach more and more people. Even a postcard or a newspaper article has been sufficient to trigger the intervention of the courts in support of individual rights. Principle of restraint is the key factor to balance the principle of separation of powers, and we have been doing this balance act very efficiently. Justice should be not only accessible to all, but should also be affordable to all. And Indian judiciary, we all know that litigation is time consuming and all very expensive. To address this, alternative dispute resolution mechanism such as mediation, arbitration, etc. needs to be encouraged, and to attract people to this alternative dispute resolution mechanism, we are to make the said mechanism not only less time consuming but also affordable. Unless it is made affordable, people will not participate in this type of mechanism, however it is effectively implemented. This will help our judicial system in fighting our long battle, which is regarding the pendency of cases. We have got backlog of lot many cases in various courts which have been fighting for years together. Legal literacy is also lacking in our society, and efforts are being made to spread legal literacy. Judiciary, with the aid of Legal Service Authority, has been doing a very commendable job in this front, and the members of the bar also have been playing a very key role for achieving success in this front. I am proud that even members of the Udupi bar also have been playing a very prominent role in the success of various activities, including Lok Adalats. The biggest challenge Indian judiciary is facing at present is backlog of cases, and efforts are made to address this issue through technological advancement and systematic changes. Modernization of Indian judiciary is under progress, and we as a part of this great institution are required to adapt ourselves to the changes. Digital tools have expedited court procedures, streamlined case administration, and handled evidence, cutting down on delays and speeding up case resolution. COVID-19 restrictions provided a major thrust to the digitization of Indian courts. E-filing and hearing over video, and also digital filing, etc., have gained momentum thereafter. And as a part of national e-governance plan, digitization of court records and establishing e-courts across the country on priority is the need of our. To promote the same, advocate training to the concerned and creating awareness of associated technology is most important. Udupi courts have a glorious history of 125 years, and Udupi is also known as a education hub. It is also the potential. This court has a potential to be the e-court, and I wish this court develops as a e-court at the earliest, and it could be a model court for our state. Udupi courts have produced great legal luminaries and eminent judges and lawyers who have contributed a lot to the institution. I wish this pedigree continues and this great institution flourishes more in future. My bonding or my relationship with this Udupi courts and advocates bar is for the last nearly 40 years. Udupi courts existence is about 125 years, and I am proud to say that for about last 40 years, that is almost 1/3 of its existence, I have got a bonding and relationship with this Udupi courts and Bar Association of Udupi. Today, Justice Indresh is here as an administrative judge. Brother judges are here. They are all part of this courts. They have presided over these courts. They are here in that capacity, and they are the sitting High Court judges now. So far as I am concerned, it is my relationship and bonding for the last 40 years, which this association has remembered, and they have invited me to preside over this function. I am very grateful, very happy for that. Justice Indresh, while addressing the gathering, he spoke about my senior Vishwajith Shetty. When he was speaking, he said, what exactly P.V. Shetty used to say to the gathering, I would like to say, because what P.V. Shetty was saying in the courts, that is what he was quoted by Justice Indresh. Normally, P.V. Shetty today is not there in this function. Therefore, in his place, I would because what he used to say that for the junior advocates. That's why I would like to quote to him. He used to say, in the advocate's prophecy, this profession, you have got 3 stages. The first stage is only work. That's first 5 years. You have to only work. Don't expect money. The second stage is work as well as money. You work, money will come. And this third stage he used to say, which he used to say, he used to claim that he had reached that stage, that it was only money, no work. Money, work will be done by juniors, and the later stage, that this third stage, would be only money. That was what P. Vishwajith Shetty used to normally say. And Justice Shivashankar Gowda, while addressing the gathering, said that Supreme Courts have been coming down heavily, that the trial courts have not been granting bail, and even petty offences. Trial courts are very rigid and reluctant to grant bail. I would go one step forward and say, it is not only in petty cases, judges should not be, whatever the sections, whatever is quoted by the police in the FIR, judges should not go by the sections which are quoted there. It is to be considered on the merits of the case and not on the sections which is quoted. Merely for the reason that offense under section 302 or offense under POCSO or some PMLA Act or some other offenses are created, please don't go by the offenses which are invoked by the police. Go by the merits of the case, apply your mind and grant the relief. That is what a judge is required to do, and not merely for the reason it's an offense under section 420. I don't say that you have to grant a bail. If he is a habitual offender, don't give. Don't go by the offenses. Udupi bar has been very dear to me, and very meaningful function has been organized. This function for the last two days was not only a joyous occasion, but it was celebrated meaningfully. That's how I understood this function. Happy to be a part of this function. And I'm also grateful that association has given an opportunity to be with all my old friends and advocate, senior and junior advocate members of this bar. I thank everybody. I know there's a huge crowd here, but I'm sure they are not waiting to hear me. They're definitely waiting to hear the next next program. Therefore, I don't want to take much time. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.